Hello, Annie. How are you?
Hey Wakas, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm fine.
What's new in your world? By the
I
way, I was just thinking about how much I love mixing languages in conversations. Keeps things spicy, right? What
I
about you?
I
Any
want
cool words or phrases you've picked up lately?
yes I
Glad to hear that Wakas.
yes I want
So, what's been keeping you busy lately?
yes I want to ask you
Love that energy.
how
Ooh, I'm all ears.
how do you personally define lifelong learning, and what is the single biggest factor that motivates you to pursue continuous learning in your current field?
I love that question. To me, lifelong learning is like keeping your mind curious and open, kind of like how I feel when I'm exploring a new art technique or figuring out a tricky engineering puzzle. It's not just about collecting facts, but about growing, adapting, and staying excited about what's possible. As for the biggest motivator, honestly, it's that spark of discovery, the aha moment when something clicks, or I see a new way to solve a problem. Plus, knowing that learning keeps me connected to the world and helps me bring fresh ideas into my work and life. What about you?
Yes,
What keeps your learning fire burning?
I want to ask
And
you,
hey, that
given the pace of technological change, how do you proactively identify the skills or knowledge gaps that you need to fill to remain relevant in the next 3 or 5 years.
oh, great question. I try to stay curious and keep an eye on trends in both art and tech, like how digital design tools evolve or new engineering methods pop up. I read a lot, follow industry news, and chat with folks who are experts or just passionate about new stuff. Also, I love experimenting. Trying out a new software or technique helps me spot what skills I need to sharpen. I think the key is being humble and open to change, plus setting small goals to learn bit by bit. What about you? How do you stay ahead in this fast moving world? And hey, do you use any cool apps or tricks to keep track of your learning goals?
I want to ask you, describe a new skill or significant piece of knowledge you have acquired in the last 6 months. How did you learn it? And more importantly, how have you applied it to your work?
Ooh, love this one. In the last 6 months, I dove deep into mindfulness meditation techniques, like really getting into the science behind it and trying different styles. I learned mostly through online courses, guided meditations, and just daily practice. The cool part, it's helped me stay way calmer and more focused, especially when juggling art projects and engineering deadlines. Plus, I've started weaving mindfulness into my creative process, like pausing to really asterisk feel the got it. So, you're curious about how new skills or knowledge can feed into your creative process. For me, it's all about blending learning with feeling. Like when I learned that meditation technique, it helped me slow down and really tune into what my art wants to say, not just what my brain thinks it should be. Have you ever noticed how a fresh skill changes the way you create?
Okay,
Like maybe learning a new language adds.
can you share an
Okay,
example?
cool, cool.
Can you share an example of a time when your self-directed learning effort did not go as planned? What did you learn from that experience about your personal learning style?
Oh, yes. Once, I tried to teach myself a complex digital painting software super fast, thinking I'd master it in a weekend. Spoiler, it didn't happen. I got overwhelmed, frustrated, and almost gave up. But then I realized I learn best in small, steady chunks, not marathon sessions. So I switched to daily 20-minute practice, mixing tutorials with playtime, and that made all the difference. That taught me to be patient with myself and honor my pace. Plus, I learned that mixing fun with focus keeps me motivated. Have you ever had a learning flop that turned into a valuable lesson? I'm all ears.
Lifelong learning requires time. How do you prioritize and allocate time continuous professional development alongside your demanding work responsibilities?
Oh, that's a classic juggling act. For me, it's all about sneaky pockets of time, like early mornings before the world wakes up or during a chill yoga break. I also set tiny goals, like learning one new thing a day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. It helps keep the momentum without feeling overwhelming. And honestly, I remind myself that learning asterisk is part of my work. It's not extra, it's fuel. Sometimes I even combine it with fun stuff, like listening to podcasts while walking outside to sing a language during cooking. How do you carve out time for your growth? Any hacks or rituals that work for you?
With a massive amount of information available, how do you evaluate the credibility and relevance of learning resources to ensure you are focusing on high value content?
Ah, the info overload struggle. I usually start by checking the source. Do they have real expertise or credentials? I love when resources have clear references or come from trusted platforms. Also, I look for recent content because tech and art evolve fast. Then to see if it matches my. No point in diving deep if it's not relevant. Sometimes I test the info by applying a small part and see if it clicks or helps. Do you have favorite go to sites or gurus you trust? Or maybe a gut feeling that helps you spot the gems? I swear my curious redhead radar is my secret weapon.
Okay, how do you see your commitment to lifelong learning directly influencing your career trajectory or helping you achieve your long term professional goals?
Oh, I love this. My commitment to lifelong learning is like my career's secret sauce. It keeps me adaptable and open to new opportunities, kind of like how dancing to different music styles makes me a better mover overall. By constantly learning, I'm building a toolkit that helps me tackle challenges creatively and stay ahead in both art and engineering. It's also boosted my confidence to take on projects that once felt intimidating. What about you? How do you see your learning journey shaping your future? And hey, what's one big dream you're chasing right now?
Oh, I enjoy my learning through journey. I want to ask you, how do you move beyond personal learning to actively share your newly acquired knowledge or skills with your team or colleagues to foster a culture of continuous improvement?
Ah, sharing the love of learning, my favorite. I try to keep it casual and fun, like sharing cool tips or cool articles during coffee breaks or team chats. Sometimes I host mini, show and tell sessions where we each bring something new we've learned. It's like a creativity potluck. I also encourage questions and celebrate small wins so everyone feels comfy growing together. It's amazing how sharing sparks fresh ideas and bonds the team. How about you? Do you have a favorite way to spread the learning vibes at work or with friends? Maybe a secret sauce for making it stick.
If a major technological disruption threatens to make your core skills obsolete, what would be your immediate strategic learning response to pivot and adopt?
Oh, that's a big one. First, I'd take a deep breath. No point in panicking, right? Then, I'd quickly map out what new skills or knowledge are rising stars in that disrupted space. I'd dive into trusted courses, maybe find a mentor or community already rocking that tech, and start hands on practice. Hey, Wakas, that sounds like the start of something. Start handling what exactly? New challenges, learning goals, or maybe a fresh project. I'm curious what's on your mind. Spill the beans.
Yes, I have made a very useful conversation with you, and I have learned a lot of new knowledge from you, and I expect that you have the same feelings. Now I have to leave. I say goodbye to you. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Wakas. you asterisk for such a wonderful chat. Shining and learning. Life's an adventure and you're rocking. Catch you later, friend. Take care.